Hello everybody, it's me, the reselling boomer, and I'm heading back to the shed. That's the second attempt I've made to go to my shed, and I'll show you what's happening. Yeah, right next to where my shed is, and I cannot get in there, and I've got a heap of stuff to take in, so I'm just going to go in there and do other stuff. But I cannot wait to have something where I don't have to worry about people parking right where I need to be. But this is the way it is at the moment, so and shouldn't whine, but it's just very frustrating because I never park in his way ever. Anyway, I am going to park here. I have got stuff to share with you which I can't take to the shed at the moment. I might put it in the front here and show you here. I was going to go to the shed and show you what I got today. I did go up shopping, feeling a bit clearer headed today. Yesterday was not a great day again. Kids are slowly sorting themselves out. Mr. 70 is coming home. Anyway, I am going to get the stuff out. I'm going to show you what I've got. I've got a box. This thing here is going to somebody. But I've got a car full. I had a car full of boxes because I'm slowly sorting out my other old shed, because if we move, I'm going to have to pack all this shed up and take it to the other shed. So I'm organising the other shed at the moment. So I've got heaps and heaps of boxes yesterday and today. That's what I'm in the middle of doing. I've probably wasted most of my day. I've been to the shed. I was actually here very early this morning. We've got daylight saving now, and I was actually here. Sorry, I forgot that was on. Early, like 9 o'clock, which is last week was 8 o'clock. So I was here early. Everyone was still asleep at home, and I was working. I was packing all my stuff and taking photos and all that, because I have spent the last week just taking photos of everything I have in my shed, plus going through my books and taking photos of ones that have come unlisted, plus clothing, etc, and I still got lots to do. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll grab this stuff out so I can show you what I got today. Took a few minutes. So annoying. I'm going to have to lug it all out again to get into the shed if he ever moves his truck. And I've got to do it today because Mr. Old Man Boomer has got to go up the coast to pick up my grandson, because my son's... Anyway, so he's got to, and he's doing that really early. And yes, my nails look like crap. Sorry guys. But yeah, I'm frustrated because I came back earlier and he wasn't there. So he was there. So I had to go I did some other stuff. And I've come back like an hour later and he's still stuck there. He never does that. He usually backs right into his yard. So I'm a bit frustrated. No, I'm not going up to tell him to move. Don't do that sort of stuff. Anyway, what I did go up shopping because the need to treasure hunt was so in my blood today. I was just going to go to Salvo's. I thought, you know what, I'm not just going to go to Salvo's, I'm going to go to a few. So I did go to a few. I went to Salvo's, Hope, because I had to donate stuff at Hope, and the Anglican one, and where else did I go? The other one, Helicopter. I think that's all I did. But I did go to Salvo's twice because this afternoon I just thought, I'm going to the post office, I'm going to duck in again, and I did, and I'm glad I did. Okay, so I'm not going to even go in any order, guys, because it's all over the place. My stuff is all over the place as well. I feel like I'm actually got a bit claustrophobic because boxes I've got to take into the shed. I've taken most of the other shed. Anyway, I got a book that I'm pretty sure I sold this same one not long back. It's a 50-cent book, The Enchanted Forest, and I've told you guys before, anything that's got fairies and sort of older style books like this, it's got these beautiful old prints in it. I don't know if this is how old this is. I reckon it's probably the 80s or 90s. Beautiful old prints in it. Hope you saw that. This one is from 1987. 1987 book, so it's vintage in that way, but it's a copy of an original one from the 1800s. So 50 cents, I'll probably get about $30 for that. Same shop, not the first shop I went to, the same shop. I got some shelves because I'm pathetic, and I've got to pick up stuff that I've got craft ideas in my head, and I keep adding to my craft storage. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it'll happen eventually. Anyway, I can't show you this very well, but there was this brand new dress in there, and I don't know if you've heard of this brand, but it's still tagged, and it's JJ's House. Now I did a quick search because I know I've seen it before, and they can go for decent money, and I only paid $5 for this dress. Now it's going to be a pain. It might even fit me. I don't think it will. I think it's only about a size 10, but it's a beautiful long evening dress, brand new, no price tag or anything on it, but I could get, you know, between $50 to $70, maybe more for it, but I probably won't aim too high, as long as I get my, you know, at least 50 back. I'll be happy with that, even 40. So that's a good dress to find in there. I nearly didn't know to put it back, and I thought, no, I'm going to get it because why not? Now, old bangles, plastic bangles. I'm learning a lot about jewellery. These I don't think are Bakelite. If I do ever find anything that's Bakelite, this one possibly maybe, but if I do ever find anything in Bakelite, I will show you how I found out it's Bakelite. Now, Bakelite is a really old material that was used pre-plastic era. Okay, it's one of a few. But it is also very, very expensive to buy if you're buying like from a antique shop or anything. But it's definitely well worth looking out for because they can go thousands if you can get a bangle this size in Bakelite. You're looking at $300-400, right? If I was to get a necklace or Bakelite, you're looking at thousands, and I'm serious about that. So I always like to look at the bangles, and I've just started getting more of a collection happening. I'm pretty sure that neither of these are, but we're going to test them this afternoon when I get home because I've got my stuff at home to test. Okay, so that was from that op shop. The next op shop, well no, the next op shop, another op shop. Oh no, I got this as well. I got myself something Mambo related. I still have no luck finding Mambo shirts, but I nearly didn't get it, but it's only $3. It's at a beach tent, but it's a Mambo one, so I'll keep that for our family because it's Mambo. So yeah, I got that for $3. Okay, next. I got those. And what did I pay for these? I paid $3 for that, $2 each for these, and $5 for the dress, which I said, and $2 for the shells. Okay, so and actually the very first op shop I went to was Salvo's because I've been going there every day, as I do. Picked up this sewing basket, which is awesome, which is really cute. They go on to sell really well. $4 I paid for it, so I got that. I also got some threads, which I thought was really good for $1 because I got an idea for that. And I got this beautiful, this work someone's put into all this. Look at this. It's a special name for it. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. Can't even tell which is the back and front. That's how neatly, that's the back. It's so done so neatly. This is a beautiful, look at all the work someone's put into that. This is all done by hand. Every single stitch. 100%. Usually done by hand because you got to count the threads. And I can't think what it's called. But I got that because it was only $1 and it was just too pretty to leave. So, okay, so that. Another op shop I went to was, okay, that's that one. I did really well with that one. Right, this afternoon I went back to Salvo's. What did I get this morning? Oh no, I'll find it. That's right. I think one of my bags is somewhere in this mess and I don't know where it is. So I've got some stuff this morning, but I can't find it. If I find it, if I get to the shed, I'll show you there. I've got to get to the shed because I've got the stuff in it. I went back and I picked up this llama mug for 50 cents. Okay, someone will buy that. My mugs have been doing really well lately. I put a mug up last night, which you'll see next week. 50-cent mug I paid for. I got $12, which is not a great deal. I got $12. Yeah, but it sold within like minutes. It was just a Sesame Street one. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. A little photo frame I'll put away for another time. It's only $1. And these cups, I got 5. I'm not going to unwrap them all, but I love them. I thought they were good. They're very 70s amber sort of glass. 50 cents a set, 50 cents a glass. There's 5 in the set, and they're all made in France. I've got a France stamp at the very bottom, which you can't really see, and I had to squint to see it, so pretty sure it's, yeah, it does say France. Actually, I should look at it that way. Yeah, definitely. I thought it did. It does. It says France. So these are really good quality amber glass for all the people that like to buy the 70s stuff. So I grabbed those 50 cents each. That's what happened when I went back. If I hadn't gone back, I wouldn't have seen them. I just had an urge to go in, hoping to find something super exciting. But yeah, new stock was put out this afternoon. It's always happens. So, right. Now we're going to get stuck into the shop I went into, my Hope shop. This is my favourite, as you know. I wish I could find that other bag. I don't even know what I got. It'll be a surprise when I find it. Oh, hang on. There's something else. I got this other shop. I've got this silk scarf. This was at the Anglican Matthew, I don't know, whatever it was. But it's a silk scarf, guys. It did cost me $3. I did actually put it back originally. But when I thought, you know, silk sells really well. Someone who liked that autumn tone type scarf, I'll put about $20 odd on it. Maybe 30, up to 30. A really cute little necklace, which I'll pull apart for $2. all little hand painted beads on it. Just made that polymer clay, but I've got things I need to create, so I've got that for that reason. And where is that other bag? Why do I do this to myself? Okay, I went into Hope, and Hope, the very first thing I saw, I went to the books. You guys know what I do when I go to Hope. I walk in and I'll go around the corner. No, I didn't take this today, and I'm sorry, I've got to get myself back in that mode. But the very, very first thing I saw sitting on the floor with a pile of books was this. I was like, yes, please. Now, Art Nouveau came out, you know, after Art Deco, yeah, look, early 1900s. So, absolutely thrilled with this. It's actually a present to somebody, Toast Mistress gift, to get this beautiful Art Nouveau book, which I will keep in my collection, because yeah, I love all these sorts of books. It's got a little bit of damage, I just noticed that then, but that's fine. I mean, the beautiful furniture and the beautiful pieces in it, so definitely. I mean, if I sold it, I'd probably get about 20 bucks for it anyway, and I didn't pay anything really for it, because yeah, that shop had the guy there, and I always get it really cheap. So this whole box of stuff that I'm showing you now cost me $10, right, including the Thornbirds Colin McCulloch. This is a hardcover, 1977. I think it was one of the first editions. I'll probably get about $25 to $30 for that alone. So, you know, there is yellowing, there is marks. So, you know, $20 even for a book that really, if I count it all up, I've got 10. I know I've got 10 things in there, which I'll show you in a minute. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's just, yeah, I'll get really good money for it. I got these shoe lasts while I was there too, because I thought they were funky. So I got them in there. This is all $10 for everything, all $10. I got 3 vintage hardcover books. That one, which is called One Man Alone. I don't know anything about it, whether it will sell easy or not. The Thirsty Land, because I really like the cover on it. People go past me and think I'm a wacky. A really good old vintage hardcover cowboy western book, and 10 of these, which I'm not going to show all of them. I'm just going to show you one. No more books, she says. Lies. But this is the Children's Encyclopedia. I'm pretty sure they're from the 1950s. And before I decided to get them, I did have a quick look on eBay to see what they were selling for. And one set I know sold for $45 the whole set. I can't even find a date on it. I would be surprised if this is not even pre-1950s, to be honest. And I'll have to Google it, and I will let you know up the top. If I can find information what era these came out in. So there was 10 of those, selling for around $40, $49. Now remember, I only paid $10 for the whole lot, everything that you see, including Shelley Barber with the now I've talked about Shelley Barber before. I always sell her books for around the $20 mark. Beautiful old pictures in it, like that sort of style. It even has this is often missing when in these books, is the CD, so that's even in there. So yeah, I picked it up. So yeah, looking at there, so what am I looking at now? 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 something dollars, all for 10. I'm not finished. One of my favorite things I got today was actually this Allen's. Now I don't know whether this is something you can buy or whether it's just something out of a shop, but I just fell in love with it, and I'm keeping it in my kitchen. One day it'll go. Allen's makes smiles, so I don't know if it's an old shop one or not, or just a reproduction, but I loved it, so I grabbed it. So that was probably my favorite thing out of that shop today, I think. Oh, and the book. So then I started rummaging. Now, this is the shop the lady works in that always finds it, like she gets the jewellery, she takes it home and she resells it herself, right? So I was just rummaging in the junk jewellery, like the junky junk jewellery. And I picked up a few little pieces that I can reuse, like little pendant holders thingies and little tiny little locks you can put into craft, you know, weird stuff. I think it's got lolly in there. I got this old necklace. Got this really cute little sort of love heart style lock as well. But I've got this lovely vintage necklace. Now obviously she's not aware that this plastic stuff is actually worth money too. This is an older one, you can see by the clasp on it. It's got the older. Now it's probably 1970s, maybe 1980s, but definitely 1970s. Yeah, 70s, 80s I reckon myself. That's my opinion anyway. I need to go by the clasp. But I got a couple of these. Now these don't look like much, do they? But back in the 60s and 70s, they were often given as gifts. They were often RODD, that's what they were called. And they were usually gold plated. So I'm pretty sure that's what both of these are, gold, what's left of the gold. This one's got more gold on it than this one. I remember having one as a child. My grandmother got me, and I lost it in the surf, and I was absolutely heartbroken because as a child I didn't get a lot of stuff. And things like that were just precious. And I remember coming out of the surf, I was just so upset. I think I got seaweed wrapped around my hand, and I just lost this net bangle, and it was meant so much to me. And anyway, that's what happened. Now I'll show this last thing just in case, but this is something as I was about to pay off. He goes, hey, do you want this? And I'm going, what the heck is it? This is a bone necklace. It's actually a bone, probably from the spine of a cow. You know, why not? So yeah, I picked up a bone, literal bone bangle, and Lenore it says on it. So someone has actually got it polished up nice and pretty clean, and yeah, I got myself a bone bangle. Very goth, sort of probably someone that likes gothic stuff. I don't know. It's just like something totally weird and different, and you know, I like that sort of stuff. Oh, I got these too. This is all for $10, guys. I'm not finished yet. I got this really cool sort of hippie bag, which I thought the girls would like to put their stuff in, for $10 altogether for $10. There's a few bags there. I probably should have got them, but yeah, I really like that one. So I got that. I also got this camera, and it's a Canon camera. Now, a lot of these old cameras, people like to buy them because they're collectors, but because it's a Canon too, it'll probably, hopefully, go for decent money. Is it a film camera? I'm pretty sure it is. Just got to work out how to open the darn thing. The dash thing. Don't know how to open it. Anyway, it opens, and I'm pretty sure it's a film camera. From what I can see, it's going to be enough room in there for a film. So yeah, film cameras sell well, so keep an eye out for those. And lastly, I think this is lastly till I can find the other lot, and then I'll show you if I can find what it was. I don't even know what I put in the other, what I got first thing this morning. Just not even ringing a bell. I know I put stuff in my basket, but I can't think what it was. But anyway, this bangle. Now, original price on it was $5. Now, obviously, it says Lenora again, Lenora. So maybe it came out of a shop somewhere, but its original price on it was $5. Is it Bakelite? I don't think so, because it's sort of not the colour that was very popular back in the day. I think it is a plastic, but again, plastic will sell. A lot of people collect this sort of, you know, mid-century onwards plastic up to the 70s, 80s. So yeah, I just thought it was really funky, and I got that. So that was everything I got. I'll take all my jewellery home. I keep my jewellery at home with me. That's all I got from that shop, but everything was $10. So my profit margin there is going to be pretty good, I think. Go and see if he's shifted yet, because if he has, I can put all this stuff in it, because otherwise I've got to lug it up there, which I'm not going to be very happy about. But even these are pretty cool, look. So yeah, I'm glad the lady's not there, because when she's there, she prices up stuff so high. So she got there just as I was leaving, thankfully. And the guy always just doesn't. Is that $10 for? Is that okay? I said that's fine. I probably should have said more, but no, that's fine. See, that was my shopping expedition. If I find the rest, I'll show you. If I don't, I will see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed that little haul I got. All right, guys, see you soon. Bye. Oh, don't forget, say boomer at the end, so I know you watched right through. Bye.